Terry, we're gonna have another question and answer, but this time the question will be from our live viewers. Right? Are
Okay.
you ready? Okay, since we are flooded with a lot of questions, and so yeah, guys, I am very sorry. We're just going to pick 5 questions. I think 5 questions, right? So I'm just going to pick. Okay, the first question is from Marco underscore 256. Okay, the first question for you is, can you share with us and describe a situation where you have to meet a tight deadline, or how did you deal with it?
A tight deadline. Um, I've always made my deadline, so anytime I would schedule it, I make sure I have the time because anytime I'm coming up with like a logo idea or something, I always tell them
Right,
2 weeks. Let me because you get the information and then you have to let it simmer in your head. You can't just start designing right away. Like you get it all and then you let it wait a few days and give trust that your intuition, your wisdom, all the things that you've worked towards will come in, during that quiet part. But then I always make sure I leave enough room because then I get real nervous. It's like, okay, are they going to like either of these designs? Am I going to have to start over? So you want to keep time allowed for that too. So give yourself another week after
right,
that. So that's the best way. Like, don't let anybody push you into a deadline if it's not that necessary. Because if they want to
right,
get, you don't want to have like a fast food hamburger instead of, I mean,
right.
something that's going to look better for you. You don't want to have something that's, going to be
Just
rushed, and it's
yeah,
worth
just
having that time.
yeah, just take your time and doing your
Take
stuff.
Demand that time
Right.
to
Yeah,
give yourself the space, because that's what
yeah,
creativity is. It can't survive without it.
you're right. Yeah, I agree with you that. So,
Mm.
the second question is from Maria Marquez. Okay, so his question for you is, what should be a designer's priority while creating a design?
The
What should be a designer's priority while creating a design?
Prioritize, what should they
Yeah,
prior when creating a design? Prioritize,
yeah,
is that what you said? Okay.
yeah, yeah.
um Listening. I think it's like, don't even try to create something without listening and researching what that person, but what your client is asking for. And if you like, keep asking questions too, because a lot of times they'll tell you something and they're not really sure what they want. So you got to make sure you understand, because if you're starting to design and you got to question everything. So
Right,
as you're designing, you got to be like, "Oh, wait, would that work for, wait, what kind of customer do they have?" You know, things like that. Like, you might want to ask them, like, and don't worry about bugging them. Just you want to make sure you're extra clear. You know,
right.
um,
Just
yeah,
ask question.
researching your competition or anybody that looks like whatever your client, uh like, always tell them that you're going to research your competition, you're going to research their business itself, like go through the website and see how user friendly it is. And you can say something about it, like, oh, it would be nice if you had this over there. you know but
Right.
yeah, make yourself open to talking to them more about it. Don't be afraid to ask questions, because they want that. They want to make sure what you're dealing with. So if you're not asking questions, you're gonna make them nervous. Like, what am I gonna get?
Yeah. So, okay, that was
That's
great. And
good.
yeah, for me, I love asking questions. Yeah, I really love asking questions, like doing some designs. Yeah. Um, our third question is from Ryan 021. Okay. So his question for you is, what makes you a good graphic designer? Or what makes a graphic designer
Good.
stand out from the other, right?
And yeah, from the others, I think it's being aware of, okay, so you're on your phone, look at your own experience and what makes you scroll past things,
Right.
and make sure you don't do that. Like, if somebody's being obnoxious, I mean, just look at your daily activity, and be aware, have empathy, because if you're going to, a good designer will make it simple, and where, so because you want the client to go, yes, that's what that's it, that
Right.
you want them to have that aha. So
Mhm.
anything you can to get there, it'll work. Did I answer? Okay,
Great.
I think.
Right. Okay. The next question is, yeah. Oh, I really like this question.
Mhm.
Right.
Oh,
It's from Randy 007.
okay.
It's this here. Have you tried any Filipino food?
Have
Filipino
I
food.
have I tried?
Any Filipino food, like delicacies or something.
I can't see. I'm trying to read your lips. You're
Oh,
below.
sorry, sorry.
Was
Yeah.
that?
Have you
uh,
tried any Yeah, I just want to. Have you tried any Filipino food? Right. I just want to copy this and put this on chat so you can see it. Right. Okay.
That's what I thought you said. Philippine.
Right.
I don't know. Asian.
Yeah,
Philippine.
Asian.
I love pho. Pho. Is it pho or pho? I can't say these
Right.
things right. Filipino food. Yeah, I mean, I had Filipino twin friends when I was growing up. I'm trying to remember. They used to make us go for their birthdays. They used to go to this little Chinese. I think it was an Asian restaurant. I don't know, but it was back in the 70s, so
Right.
long time ago. But
Right.
yeah, I love all kinds, especially if it's hot. Yeah, open my
Specific.
sinuses.
How about sushi? Have you tried sushi before?
I love
Sushi.
sushi. Yeah, there was a place near us in our when we lived in the tower that had the best. They had lobster. Oh my gosh,
Right.
yeah, they had this like pink sauce on it. I don't know what it was, but yeah, it was really good.
Okay.
Yep.
So our last question, okay? So it's from Brad the Great. Okay, Brad the Great. Okay.
Okay,
Well,
Brad the Great. Hi, Brad the
right.
Great.
Yeah, his question for you is what is your color combination? Or maybe he's asking what is your favorite color combination
Color
maybe.
combination: pink and
Yeah.
yellow. Woohoo! I got it
Okay.
there. Wait. Which?
Can you
Oh, I
explain
have that mirror. Right,
them?
a lot of pink and yellow in there.
Yeah, I can see it. I can see it.
Yeah. Oh, you know why? Because when you're growing up and during Easter time, everything's all yellow and spring, the spring colors. It's
Right.
like, I love yellow and pink. And then that was like first colors when I started painting photographs. I made the whole castle, the thing that we were living in, all pink. And then yeah, it's just so cool. Pink's awesome. Actually, my favorite color is uh what do you it's like a watermelon, kind of like a peachy pink color. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, and
I hit the
turquoise
thumbs.
attached to it. Yeah, that pink flower there.
Right. So, okay, that will be the last question.
Okay.
And guys, I'm really sorry. And we're not able to entertain all of your questions.
Mhm.
Okay, so let's move on to our next segment, Terry. Are you
Okay.
ready?